why you're still struggling financially, and what to do about it. You ever sit back and wonder, why isn't this easier by now? You did what you were told was right. Went to school, worked hard, paid your bills. But here you are, 40, 50, or maybe even beyond, and the financial stability you imagined just isn't there. Money still runs out too fast. Bills don't slow down. And that quiet frustration in the back of your mind? You're not alone. The truth is, your income may not be the issue. And your expenses may not be either. What's holding most people back financially isn't obvious. It's not one big mistake. It's a series of small habits. Most of them feel normal. Some even seem like good choices. But over time, they quietly eat away at your financial peace. Today, we're going to uncover 10 hidden habits that could be stopping you from finally getting ahead. Once you notice them, you can start turning things around. Let's dive in. Habit 1. Paying yourself last. This habit feels logical. Pay the bills, buy what you need, and if there's anything left, save it. But usually, there's nothing left. That's not an accident. When you put yourself last in your financial priorities, your money disappears fast. Everyone else gets paid, your landlord, utility company, the stores, and you're left hoping something remains for you. That's why so many people, even those with good jobs, live paycheck to paycheck. People who build real wealth flip the order. They set aside their savings first. Even if it's 5%, it comes off the top and goes into a separate account before anything else. It's automatic. Non-negotiable. Because money left sitting in your account will always find a way to leave. Habit 2. Thinking more income will fix everything. It sounds right. If I just made a little more, everything would be fine. But here's the reality. More money doesn't fix bad habits. It magnifies them. Most people who get a raise also raise their spending. Better car. Bigger house. More meals out. Higher bills. Same stress. Or worse. That's called lifestyle inflation. And it's why someone making $3,000 a month can feel just as broke as someone earning $6,000. The key isn't how much you earn. It's how much you keep. Until that part changes, income alone won't save you. Habit 3. Accepting debt as normal. Everyone has debt. You hear it often. Credit cards. Car loans. Buy now, pay later. Eventually, debt just starts to feel like a normal part of adult life. But the problem isn't just having debt, it's becoming comfortable with it. Not all debt is bad, but debt without a plan is dangerous. Especially the kind that comes from small, impulsive buys. You forget what you even bought, but the payments and interest stick around. In 2024, the average US credit card rate was over 22%. That means $1,000 in debt costs you over $220 a year. For something you probably already used up or stopped using. Debt isn't just money. It's time and energy from your future being spent on your past. Habit 4. Not tracking where your money goes. Ask someone how much they spent last month on food or entertainment, and they'll probably guess. Usually wrong. Most people don't track their spending, not because they're lazy, but because it feels uncomfortable. Looking at statements forces you to face choices you'd rather forget. But here's the truth. Money you don't track controls you. You can't win with money if you don't know where it's going. The average person spends over $3,000 a year on impulse buys, often through apps, small luxuries, or daily habits that go unnoticed. Once you start tracking, you gain clarity. And when you know the numbers, it's easier to make better choices. Habit 5. Spending to look successful. One of the quietest ways money disappears is when you spend to appear like you're doing well. Not because you need to, but because it looks like everyone else is doing it. New clothes, dinners out, luxury cars on a payment plan. It adds up. And it's not about celebrating life, it's about keeping up. But what you don't see behind the pictures or posts is how much stress or debt it's costing them. Trying to prove success to others will often rob you of real financial freedom. Habit 6. Avoiding financial conversations. Many people grow up with the idea that money is a private or even uncomfortable topic. So they don't ask questions. They don't talk to their partner about budgets. They avoid conversations that could lead to better decisions. And the result? Missed opportunities, misaligned goals, and money problems that grow in silence. Talking about money doesn't have to be stressful. In fact, open, simple conversations about spending, saving, or planning often lead to breakthroughs. Start small. Whether it's discussing bills at home, asking a friend how they saved, or reaching out for advice, it helps you grow. Habit 7. Letting emotions drive purchases. Stress, boredom, sadness, even celebration, emotions often lead us to spend. Maybe it's a treat after a hard day. A cart full of, just in case, items. Or retail therapy that turns into regret. Emotional spending usually feels good in the moment, but it often brings guilt later. One way to stop this habit is to pause. Ask yourself, would I still buy this tomorrow? Delaying even 24 hours can break the emotional pull and help you make clearer choices. Habit 8. Ignoring your future needs. It's easy to focus only on the bills you face today. But the future comes faster than we expect. If you're not setting aside anything for retirement, emergencies, or even big life goals, you're setting yourself up for stress later. Even small amounts, saved consistently, make a big difference over time. Waiting for the right time to start? That time is now. Habit 9. Thinking you'll catch up later. A common thought is, I'll figure it out later. Things will calm down. Later often never comes. And the more time passes, the harder it gets to fix. The truth is, there's never a perfect time. Progress doesn't require a perfect plan. It starts with one step, right where you are. Even reviewing one bank statement, cutting one subscription, or saving your next $20 can start the momentum. Habit 10. Comparing yourself to others. Finally, one of the most damaging habits isn't financial at all, it's mental. Comparing yourself to what others have, do, or show online creates pressure to spend in ways that don't serve you. But remember, most people are faking it. And even if they're not, their path isn't yours. Your financial success should be defined by your values, your goals, and what brings you peace, not what gets the most likes. These habits don't break overnight. And the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. The more you become aware of these quiet patterns, the easier it becomes to shift them. Because when you stop living on autopilot, you start creating a life with purpose. And that's where real financial freedom begins. Thanks for watching Profitability Plus. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing so we can grow together. You deserve clarity. You deserve peace. And you deserve the kind of future you can count on.